Well, good afternoon. It's a sad situation here. The scenario bleak. One SoCalGas worker is dead. Another SoCal worker seriously injured was airlifted from here. In all, 15 people were hurt, and sadly, one resident is still unaccounted for.
All of a sudden, my flying door window just boom.
The explosion reverberated through this Murrieta neighborhood, sending fiery debris and smoke shooting into the air Monday shortly after noon. Earlier, SoCalGas received a call that a contractor working on the home damaged a gas line. The explosion occurred minutes after two SoCalGas workers arrived at the home at the corner of Wooden Horse Trail and Spinning Wheel Drive. Both were airlifted to a local hospital where one of the workers died. Neighbors say a crew was installing solar panels and another crew was working on the landscape at the home, where one resident is still unaccounted for, as many fear the worst.
We're concerned, hoping the best of it. Scary.
The deadly explosion destroyed the Murrieta house, damaged nearby homes, rocked the neighborhood, and left residents in shock.
It was like a really big jolt, and I thought it was an earthquake because all the earthquakes we've been having. And so, like, I got in the door frame. My two girls were like sitting on the bed. I'm like, "Come on!" And my neighbor came to the door and we saw smoke outside.
Police evacuated the block as firefighters contained the blaze and worked to try to extinguish the flames. The flames, though, thrived despite continued dousing of the blast site. Area intersections were shut down, as well as Smith Ranch Road to Nutmeg Street for safety. Stunned residents are worried about their neighbor who lived in the now scorched shell of a home for just a week or two. Now ground zero of the explosion that took life shook this block and jarred houses blocks away.
That's heartbreaking. They just moved into that house. That house just sold. They literally moved in a week, 2 weeks ago, and for this to happen, it's atrocious. It's heartbreaking.
Our employees came on site. As the chief said, there was an explosion. We are incredibly saddened that we had a loss of one of our employees today at this incident.
So unfortunate. We're told that worker's family has not yet been notified of the fate of the worker. Again, the other worker was airlifted, but we don't know the condition of that SoCal worker. And the resident remains missing. The fire is out. They do have a K-9 here. Investigators are here. Once they're sure that the area is secure and out, they plan to go in and see what they find. Meanwhile, while the investigation is underway for blocks around, residents remain evacuated. Live in Murrieta, Narissa Knight, KTLA 5 News.